Hello. Okay, the situation on Iran continues. Okay, so that continues. Okay, so as you know, we left the no questions on the press, please. We left the G7 summit in France a few days ago. The day before yesterday, 2 days ago. Tremendous. It's the G7 summit. We had a great thing where all the leaders met. We got to meet a lot of the leaders, great negotiations, and I had a great negotiations with Italy, Germany, and the United Arab Emirates. We made, and besides with the political stuff, I made some pretty good deals with the UAE, with stuff that has to do with money wise, money, that has to do with dollars and money. We made a deal. I made a deal with the UAE, just like Jared Kushner does. It's the one with money, where we give money to them and they give money to us. Tremendous deal. Okay, so one of the strategies with Iran is they will not listen to anything you say. We've given them chances of ceasefire, and they haven't taken it at all. We've given them ceasefire chances. They didn't listen at all. They they didn't listen. We've given them, and now we're giving them a 60-day ceasefire. So we keep giving them these ceasefires, and they keep taking us as a joke. They won't listen to us, but that's just normal because they're not trying to listen to us. So so yeah, that's that. But in Iran, it's like I came up with a strategy a few days ago. With Iran, it's like Iran, they regret bombing us. They regret everything they've done to us, bombing our allies, air bases, Israel, sending their terrorist groups, trying to kill our president, trying to kill me and a lot of other cabinet members, and trying to do all that type of stuff. And they regret it because we strike back. They shot down our helicopter 2 weeks ago, and we strike them back. I sent some jets over there and bombed the heck out of them. So, but Iran has a strategy. It's like having sex with Iran. Iran is like having sex. They get drunk at night. They find a woman. They take them home, have sex with them, and wake up the next morning and regret every life decision they've ever made. They are just like having sex. They regret what they do the next day, but the day before they feel fine with. They want to strike us, but then the next morning they regret it because we strike them back. And it's just like when you're having sex. You wake up with a ungodly headache, and you regret everything you've done. And you wake up with a woman in your bed you do not know. And Iran, the difference with Iran, they wake up with a big hole in the ground from a missile from the night before. But Iran regrets every action they made. So yeah, the comparisons are different, but not different. The difference with Iran is they are a country, and they have missiles hitting them. And the difference with the humans is they have a woman with them, and they have sex with them, obviously, and they regret it the next morning. I mean, it's happened in every movie, every romance movie on the planet. That's always happened, and there's never going to be a day where you don't regret doing it. Because if you escalate it too far, you're going to get pregnant. And with Iran, when they escalate it too far, they're not going to have a country. They're not going to have a country. So if you escalate it to where you get the woman pregnant and you don't even know who she is, Iran, it's just like with Iran, they have it where they don't have a country because they escalated it too far. So that's what their thing is. That's the thing with them. They regret every action they keep doing, and if they escalate it to the point where they don't use protection, and their protection is not to do it at all, or they do it, don't do it, and if they proceed to do it, then and then they don't do it, then they won't end up with a baby, and the baby is a big hole in their ground. But with us, with humans here, it's the baby you have because you escalated too far. The cells went into the woman, and now you have a baby. And that's the same thing with Iran. If the missile didn't hit the other country, then they wouldn't have the missiles hitting them. So there's no difference in it. It's just organisms. That's the only difference. So it's difference. It's a difference without a difference. So that's Iran's. That's the whole deal with Iran. They're not listening at all, and I don't think they're going to. They're just going to keep taking advantages of the ceasefire chances we keep giving them. They're laughing at us. They're taking advantage of everything we've been saying to them. We've been trying to make negotiations. They couldn't give any. They like the other day. Trump said they laughed at Obama and called him a stupid son of a, because Obama tried to bribe his way out of a war. Instead of fighting it, he used money to get out of it. Now, if that's not the most laziest thing I've ever heard of, who is? And I have to deal with it every day. Believe me. But Obama was too lazy, all right? He was too lazy to actually fight the war. All he did was give them billions and billions of taxpayer dollars. But yet the Democrats don't mind him spending all their money. But they keep going on about us spending taxpayer money. Obama spent billions and billions of taxpayer dollars on Iran to send them so they'd stop the war. And you know what it did? They took it. They took it, and they called him a stupid. They called him a stupid son of, because he was. He deserved that. Because next time he won't be so stupid to the point where he bribes his way out of war instead of actually fighting it. Instead of actually having the balls to fight it. We have the balls to actually go to step into the fire and fight it. And here's another thing. Here's another scenario. Iran, no. With Obama, it was like firefighters. He was playing firefighters instead of going in with the water and fighting it. He threw money at it, and the fire just took it and burned up the money, and it didn't stop. With us, we walked into the fire. We stepped into the fire, and we fought it. We stepped into the fire when we did our job. We were fighting the fire like we were supposed to. And Obama, he didn't do anything at all. He just threw money at it and expected it to stop. And it obviously didn't stop. It just kept getting worse. It just kept getting worse. Because when he threw the money at the fire escalated. Obviously. And we stepped into it and we put it out. We brought the water to the fire and we put the fire out. Obama brought money to the fire and made it worse. But yet Obama is saying that we are making it worse. Obama needs to go on a retirement home because he has lost his mind. And he has the audacity to spend the Democratic taxpayer dollars, okay? He spent it on a center, which is probably going to collapse like 9/11. But get this. When he started, he was worth around $1 million when he started his presidency. And he left out almost a billionaire. But yet they say Trump is using taxpayer dollars. And President Trump is using his own money because we all know that Trump is a billionaire. And if he's using taxpayer dollars, it's to fund something important for the taxpayers, to give back to the taxpayers. So the Democrats need to just shut up about Trump. They have Trump derangement syndrome. I think that's what they call it. The Democrats go crazy about Trump. They can't get enough of saying things about him. They need to just chill out. The Democrats are crazy people. They're radical left people. Yeah, I'm saying it. They are stupid, crazy people. They are going on about Iran. They're protesting about Iran. They won't shut up about Iran. But when Obama when Obama went to the banks, snatched all the money out, shipped it on a 757, the plane, and sent it over to Iran, he made it worse. He made everything in his presidency worse. Everything he did was, he made everything worse. And Joe Biden, he didn't know how to run a country at all. He was just drooling on the presidential desk in the Oval Office, on the Resolute desk. He was sleeping all day and all night, drooling on it. Trump came in and he hadn't gotten enough sleep at all. Since the war started, he actually fights. These Democrats did not do anything. They just sat down and did nothing. But yet the Democrats are trying to make it seem like that we're doing that. But they honor the Democratic presidents. They honor the Democratic presidents to sit down and do nothing. But when we do something, they get mad. When they did nothing, they didn't say anything. So this whole thing with Iran is a screwed up hot mess. And it will remain that way until they actually see the fact that we want to make a peace deal with them. So it's going to remain like that until they see that we are trying to make a peace deal with them. And if they don't care, if they're not trying, they need to see that we're trying to make negotiations with them. They're like children. They won't listen at you. They won't listen to you at all. They keep going back to the same thing. And these Iranians are annoying people. And we keep trying to ignore it. We keep trying to make them listen to us. And that'll be all for